So the new trailer has just dropped for Apex Legends mid-season patch and next collection event, and to keep it short and simple, people are not happy. Today I'm going to go over why, outlining all the issues, and then discuss where the game stability is at going forward. If you're new, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for gameplay, discussional and guide content for Apex and other games on the channel, and because we're like 200 subs off, so help me hit that 5k goal at least. But getting into the video, I mean, where do we even start, boys? I suppose we can only take it one at a time, so stick around as there's a lot to go through in today's video. First of all, the main item in this event is the Handsaw, heirloom universal thing. Like, come on. When was the last time we had a personalized heirloom that wasn't just a recolor be added to the game? This was probably about 4 seasons ago, and as for the universal heirloom itself, there will be people that do like it, but I'm sorry. This is just not it. At least if it was a karambit, people know this sort of knife and this sort of heirloom from other games, and it has a nice sleek design, but nope, we get this wand looking handsaw with a shite light on it as well, which is just another way to get consumers to sink money into their game. For all of you guys that have certain legends that are your mains that don't have heirlooms, and some of you that don't even have personalized trackers yet, I'm sorry for you guys, but this is not it, and they'll probably continue in this vein going forward, because these universal heirlooms, if they're already pushing out another one, must make them a lot of money. So moving on to my next point, boys. Now, a couple of these subjects will be, what's the word, like just different for each person, because, you know, some people might like the cosmetics and what I'm about to say about them, some people might like the new game mode. It really depends. But my next point, the skins. Outside of some unique bundle drops that we've got in the store recently from time to time that are actually decent, these event skins that they're releasing continue to get worse and worse. Now obviously I understand it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, to come up with a nice new creative look for a lot of the legends that have their base models, but from what I've seen in the comments, this might just be my preference, but like I said, I saw a lot of people in the comments saying this as well. There is not a single good skin in this event, and it's becoming a reoccurring theme these days with Apex. They don't seem to learn at all. They don't seem to realize that people don't even care now for events. And even some of the creators are moving away. Smaller creators choosing not to play or make content on the game since it's not sustainable like other games such as Fortnite that offer a lot of income streams to smaller and larger creators as well as players. A lot of the players are getting fed up and want something fresh if they can't have what's currently out fixed. For example, the servers. Everybody knows EA skimp out on the servers, and it really does hurt the game. So introducing these skins and not, you know, doing a big update where they just, you know, maybe the whole update is just about improving the servers. You know, like maybe going from 20 hertz to 60 hertz would be a really good start. Like just today, I played a slow motion game in ranked, the top level of ranked. My 2 teammates were proud and I'm diamond, and we're running around slow motion. Sorry for going on a tangent there, but I get that they need to sell the collection event, but when the skins are getting worse and they're not doing things to improve the game's stability, it leaves it in a pretty poor and dull place, for me anyway. Now, moving on to my next point, boys, we're going to talk about the new game mode. They didn't really give us a lot, and maybe I just interpreted it wrong, but it just looks like they've kind of reskinned Control and put it into BR with like a final death ring. I could be wrong, because in the trailer it says something about leveling up and climbing the leaderboards and capturing zones. So maybe you have to capture zones and like you get extra health, and then when it comes to the final ring you have to kill each other, which could be like, you know, a true Hunger Games BR style, which, you know, that could be pretty cool. But what happened to the days of releasing fun and exciting themed events for players, like the launch of Free Strikes or the mode with a quicker zone, or hell, even the Control launch was, you know, exciting, and it was dropped, you know, with clear input and effort put into these game modes. Like even some of the other modes that come around seasonally, like the Halloween one and the big train thing that we didn't get last year, you know, the train event where everyone hops on it and you've got to control the train for X amount of time and then you win. I actually have gameplay on it somewhere on my channel as well. So I get it, it's nice that they're putting a new game mode in the game, but 2 issues with this is, one, it will be there and then probably disappear and come back and forth, which I don't agree on and we'll be talking about in a future video. And secondly, I see this thing as like a cash grab. Like maybe I'm looking a bit too much into it, like reading between the lines, but one of the reasons why I feel like they've just slapped a new game mode in mid-season that like they haven't even mentioned of is because they want people to come back and try the game. Like, oh, here's a brand new game mode, come and play it. But then maybe they hook a few people into the game and they decide, oh, you know, screw it, like, I'm gonna buy this heirloom. Or maybe they get lucky and get heirloom shards and then they stick around. You know, luring people back in to try and get involved with their model again to make money. Again, maybe that's not why. Maybe the devs just really want to put in a new game mode. And heck, you know, it could actually be good. So I'm not going to say too much hate. It does look promising if it does work in the style where you're able to level up and get your stuff. And who knows. But, you know, the mode doesn't look great. And it's a bit concerning that they didn't really reveal too much in the trailer, in my opinion. But you guys, that's one of those things you can let me know in the comments down below. Now on to the next and last topic is the patch notes. If you haven't seen the notes out on Twitter or on their webpage, you're not missing much. Don't worry, except that they're nerfing the totally broken, you know, quotations, R99. So the R99 is getting nerfed and the Mozams and the Mastiff are not. Clearly, they or whoever is making these changes are looking at are not looking at the data or haven't watched LGS, with the Mozams absolutely dominating. But hey, maybe they keep them in so people that have low skill, you know, can use a low skill cannon to shoot to actually enjoy the game a little bit. That's if the servers even work for them to do so. There are a good few changes in this update. It's not all bad, you know, all gloomy and whatever. Like Valk is going back to recon, which is nice, but the buffs that she's getting are going to be crazy, so that'll at least be some new gameplay to kind of mess around with her jetpacks being improved, her missiles being improved, and the turbocharger that's coming off the Havoc. Since they couldn't balance it, they thought, hey, let's just remove it, which means that the turbo at the moment won't even be in the game since the Devo is in the package and is currently a crate weapon. All in all, definitely not the best trailer nor patch notes for this mid-season patch. I mean, I definitely felt like Crypto should have been nerfed, but who knows, maybe the new mode is good, and maybe there's a couple of skins that I didn't really get to get a proper look at that end up being pretty good, and I might even, you know, have a little bit of fun playing with them. But anyways, thank you all for listening today in today's video. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like and let me know your thoughts on the trailer and the patch notes in the comments below. Did I get this one right? Is there things that I messed out? Maybe you want to do a part 2 for this. Again, you guys let me know. If you want to be a part of the community, please do check me out on Twitch or join the Discord to keep up to date with everything I do across all the platforms that I create content on. Thank you so very much for your time watching today's video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.